Okay, hold on. We're getting behind the scenes stuff. Okay, so this is him checking in right now. I'm guessing he's obliterated, like he's completely hammered. Oh, hold on. Okay. Delta pilot Gabriel Schroeder approached the Terminal 1 known crew member entrance at Minneapolis St. Paul International Airport and was surprised to encounter a baggage screening. Shout out to whoever's idea it was to do a random baggage screening, because this could have happened. The screening was random and was intended to defend against potential insider threats. It did just that. When Schroeder was told that his bag would need to be screened, he replied that he wasn't ready and left the area. Yeah, this guy is absolutely obliterated. Chase him down. The TSA agent who spoke with Schroeder found his behavior suspicious and reported it to a TSA detective and local police officer. Okay, so he's speaking with the TSA guy. Immediately takes off, and you can see the suspicion on her face, all 2 pixels of it. I know we can barely see it, but I'm telling you, look at the body language when he walks away. She's looking back at him like, is this really happening? Like, look at this. Okay, he's gonna realize, crap, I gotta run. Yeah, she knows something's wrong. So is he going home or like? Oh my gosh, dude. So one of 2 things is going on right now. Either he went into the bathroom, he still has alcohol, he's throwing it away, or he's trying to like vomit the alcohol out, or I don't know, which wouldn't work. It's in his blood, but like he's drunk. I don't know if he's thinking clearly. One of those 2 things is going on right now. He just dipped over into a bathroom. Oh, here we go. He put some alcohol in the bathroom. Oh my God, dude. He actually did it. That is a giant bottle of alcohol. Okay, hold on. More context. Sure enough, Loftus located a sealed 1.75 liter bottle of Phillips vodka in the restroom's only trash can. And he's taking it right back to him. I guarantee you, he's going to take it right back to him and go, hey, bud, you want to come over here and let's have a little discussion as to why you wanted to fly a freaking metal container in the sky with like dozens of people? They're taking it right back to him, man. This is insane. Oh my God, he's getting really close to getting in the plane right now. Can we maybe stop him? I missed that one. Dude, he got in the plane. He got into the plane. Having found Schroeder's discarded vodka bottle, officers decide to investigate further. Good idea. This music is making it so much more intense. Details about what happened on the plane. Okay. Okay, good. They're getting everybody off the plane. He was going to actually try it, man. That is crazy. He was going to try to fly. Crap, dude. Dude, TSA are better detectives than Batman. They put this entire thing together. I'm feeling like, I mean, that video was sped up. In less than an hour, less than 45 minutes, they figured out, oh, the pilot's drunk. He threw that bottle here. Okay, boom. Everybody vacate the area. And now within an hour and a half, he's at the jail. Like...
All right. All right. So I read your rights earlier, right?
Yeah.
You kind of recall those rights and you still want to talk to me?
Yeah, I was
Okay.
yeah.
All right. So do you kind of just, before I ask you any questions, do you kind of just want to tell me kind of what's been going on and just start over and?
Yeah, I'll start over.
Okay.
Yeah, I know I had one bag and I knew that it was legal to bring it through there, but I guess I was more than anything just embarrassed to have it.
Yeah.
So I did throw it out. So I apologize.
So I guess when they were in the actual airport, he was just denying it like left and right. Now that we're in private, yes, he absolutely threw that bottle of vodka in the trash.
That's all that I had in there.
Okay.
I didn't ditch anything else.
Okay.
And then I honestly, I don't know how I still have, or possibly have alcohol on my breath yet, because I did have drinks yesterday afternoon, but
Okay.
I know it was
0.65. What is the legal limit? I think that's like right at the edge or something, right? But either way, he's flying a plane. You don't want anything to be there. The fact that it's even that close, and that's for driving a car, right? But the fact that he had that much, that's no bueno. That's not.
well outside of.
What time about did you have your last drink yesterday?
6 o'clock in the evening.
Okay. And how many did you have?
Well, that was like my last drink I had. I think I had 4.
4?
Yeah.
About 4?
Yeah.
And what were they?
It was I had 1 beer and then 3 mixed drinks.
Okay. And how big was the beer?
That is not possible.
Just a can.
Okay.
Can of Miller.
And what were the mixed drinks?
It is vodka.
Okay.
Schroeder's answers here would be more significant than he probably realized. Administrative delays at the hospital meant that the blood draw was performed hours after Schroeder's arrest. The lab result was 0.027%. However, a forensic scientist conducted a retrograde extrapolation, I don't know what that, finding that Schroeder's BAC at the time of his arrest was between 0.4 and 0.8. Oh, the limit is 0.04. Okay. But I was just going to say, that's not possible for it to be that high. And he's saying, oh, I just had a couple of beers the night before. Like, that's what created this?
Where was that at?
My house.
Your house? Okay. Rotel? That's your address on your license?
Yeah. 13421. Yep.
What's a good phone number for you?
507.
So did you feel any of the effects still today?
No. No. I'm blown away.
Okay. And have you ever flown an aircraft while you felt any effects from alcohol or anything else? Okay.
No.
I have a hard time believing
so
that.
You came through, you went up, sat in the airplane. Where were you kind of, when I came up to you, where were you kind of in your progress? Were you doing your in-flight checks and already completed your in-flight checks? Or?
Hadn't even started. Just talking to Dave.
Okay.
Literally, what I did is I pulled the flight plan out.
Okay. And it looks like you guys were getting ready to board. Because there's a couple passengers already on. It looks like the one that needed extra assistance. You guys were just getting ready to board, right?
I don't know.
Okay.
I'm not really familiar, but I don't really.
You don't deal with that? Okay. And where are you flying to?
San Diego.
Okay. And this was your first flight of the day?
Yeah.
Where were you going from San Diego? Was that your final, or are you
We were laying over there.
Okay.
18 hours there.
Okay.
I mean, he's a lot more aware than he's letting on. Like the fact that he understood, oh, I got this bottle of alcohol in the bag with me right now, which means I'm thinking he probably intended to get even more drunk while he was in the plane, which is the scariest thing to even think about. He was planning on drinking more, so he probably drank on the way there or right before. So he drove himself there drunk, or he got drunk in the parking lot. I have no idea. But then he intended to even go higher than this. No pun intended, by the way. This was from beers the night before. Then why do you have this bottle of vodka, bud? Like, what is this about? Where does this play into this equation?
How often do you drink before flying? Like, or how often do you drink? Is it often that you have drinks the night before you fly?
I can't say that I do or don't.
Okay. So I guess is it common to have 3-4 drinks the night before you fly?
No,
Okay.
no. I wouldn't say that that's a regular deal.
Okay, so I guess another question then is, I guess, when you came up to the screening area,
Yeah.
what were you kind of thinking? Because I know obviously you're kind of worried it was just embarrassment, you said. Was there anything else going on there?
No, it's just embarrassing.
Did you think that maybe you still have alcohol in your system and that's why you should maybe go back?
Not at all.
Okay.
Not at all. No.
Okay.
No. I just really was like, well, this is going to look stupid. That is, taking all,
Okay, so now I'm ready for the moment where he brings it up to him. Like, do you know we found a bottle in the trash can that could put down like 3 men if they even drank half of it? Like,
And then, is there any reason why you're dishonest with us on the flight? Because I asked you numerous times, kind of, had you been drinking? When was the last drink? You told me Saturday.
I just was embarrassed,
Okay.
This was, just out of shame that I had, so.
And then, obviously you said you felt okay flying. I asked you a couple times, and I even gave you the opportunity to leave and get off the aircraft. I told you a couple times that you can go home instead of flying before we did the breathalyzer, and you say that you felt okay to fly, so you felt all right.
dude, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me right now? He gave him the opportunity to just go home, and he still wanted to continue. He wanted to follow through. Like, I don't know if he thought he was calling their bluff or something. Like, maybe they'll chill because they're seeing now that I'm confident about this. Maybe I can avoid the embarrassment of this situation, but he is 1,000,000,000% drunk then. I'm sure even the cop realizes the fact I gave you a chance to go home and you still try to follow through. You're obliterated.
Yeah, apparently I did. I said I'm really surprised that it didn't happen. So.
Okay. And then you just told the captain, or what did you tell the captain? I think his name is Dave, right?
Yeah.
What did you tell him when you got on? It was just normal, or did you guys talk about anything when you first got on?
We were just talking about time off. We were talking about, how many days coming off. I said, yeah, I had a week off. He's like, yeah, me too. And, we were just talking about our strict policy and contract talk, so basically just catching up. We've flown together multiple times, so.
So not every time, but fairly often you fly with him?
This has been my third or fourth time
Okay,
flying with him.
Is there anything else for me that, do you have any questions or anything right now? Otherwise, I'll kind of explain everything going forward.
Yeah, you can just explain.
So basically what's going to happen is you're not going to jail today. Okay, so what's going to happen is, I'm going to finish up. What you're going to do is you're going to be booked. You are going to be right now charged, pending charges, pending the blood result test, okay, that you provided before. You're going to be pending charges for Minnesota Statute 360, which is operating an aircraft under the influence of alcohol. The threshold for an aircraft is .04, so 0.04 compared to .08 in a regular vehicle. Right. There's other commercial.
I don't even know why I didn't even consider that. Of course, it's going to be different for operating a plane, the level of drunkenness. Now, honestly, I would rather there's like a policy where there's no alcohol, but learn something new. You can be a little drunk, apparently. I didn't know that.
While we're waiting for those, what's going to happen is most likely, since it is involving aircraft, kind of on the job, it'll be likely referred to the U.S. Attorney's Office, and they'll charge it out. If they don't want to charge it out for whatever reason or decline, then it'll come back locally. So basically what will happen is somebody will be in touch with you once we get those results back and let you know. And let you know what charges are going to come and things like that, okay? So, are there any questions there? So, okay, so what we'll do is if you want to wait in here, I'll have somebody come book you. You can do that. It'll probably take 15 minutes, not too long, and then you'll be good to go. All your possessions and bags are right here, and I'll give you those. I think we have your phone as well, right? It's in your bag. So yeah, I'll be right back to you, or somebody will be back in the book, okay?
Yeah, and then, I don't care one way or another, but you guys do have my badge.
Your pilot's badge?
My pilot badge.
Yeah, I'll give that back. I have no reason to keep that right now. That's between you, your airline, and the FAA.
Is he going to need the badge? I don't know if he's going to even be allowed to stick around now. Is he? I mean, I'm telling you, the fact that he thought it was like less shameful to just like stay on the plane instead of willingly walking out and going home with the understanding that he was drunk. That was the option that his pride could not take. That is insane to me. I'm trying to see how this ends. Like, what charges did he receive, like a court date or anything? Oh, the reports and other documentation associated with this arrest. Okay, no idea how this all ended, but I'm pretty sure he said, can I get my badge back? Personally, I just don't think he's gonna need it anymore. I think that's probably done and over with. They may give it back just for sentimental purposes, but I don't think he could use it. But man, this was an open and shut case. Like, they pinpointed his every move, everything he did, and he didn't even bring up the fact that he stuffed the what was that, like a Jack Daniels bottle or something into a trash can, and he's just like, nah, this whole situation was caused from some beers the night before. All right, if you say so. If you enjoyed the video, please like, share, and subscribe. Hope you did something good for somebody today. Hope somebody did something good for you, and I will catch you all in the next one.